Ghanaians, our current government of Ghana is nothing but gargantuan thieves and robbery, draining Ghana blood, hiding money in all their houses, ministers and some parliamentarians. These are criminals. All of you fellow Ghanaians are fully aware of how Victor Solomon was jailed by current government. All of you are aware on how Chachuchikata was jailed. Some of our finest and our best. May their soul rest in perfect peace. Yes, some government officials were jailed. They talk about setting an example. Where are we today with all this talk in Parliament that's given us fever of economics, robbery of this government that we face today? We must be wise, we must be intelligent, we must continue to be smart and be steadfast on how we deal with criminals in high places. We must continue to search from house to house, and we must bring them to book, because the money belongs to all fellow Ghanaians. Absolutely, it belongs to all fellow Ghanaians. Therefore, we must all rally together and kick them out of office and prosecute them. Even traditional chiefs who are conducting themselves into it, engaging themselves into it, conniving with them, also must be brought to book. Yes, because we have to take care of our children in school. School feeding program, 1 cedi 20 pesos. This is an insult to each fellow Ghanaians, for sure. So where are we going? 2024. You will use your thumb into the ballot to display your power as fellow Ghanaians who understand ugliness, criminals, Gulay, Balau, Iwifu, thieves in government in high places. We must not take this very lightly. Even the young ones on the streets, the new generations on the streets in their various homes should not take this very lightly, because some of our elders are so weak, evil thinkers, absolutely evil thinkers. Yes, and if you don't use your thumb to display where you want your power to be, put your mouth where your power is, put your come where your power is, wrongdoers must face jail sentence. For example, in Taiwan, in Malaysia, in many Asian countries who are developed, well developed, they go to jail. President goes to jail. Vice president goes to jail. Ministers, they jail them. They don't spare them no rod. You see? So what are we doing, fellow Ghanaians? What are we doing? What are we saying? Today, when you listen to the news, it's all about some of our ministers that have millions of dollars in their bedrooms, establishing forest bureau in their houses. The money that belongs to you and I, the money that really belongs to you and I, one person, two person, are hoarding it and using it, disrespecting us and dishonoring Ghanaians. Fellow Ghanaians, wake up, for real justice is due to all of us. To all of us. Please, I am begging all of us to be steadfast. Wrongdoing is rampant in Ghana and is destroying our name home and abroad. All right? So let's change this thing and let's correct it and let's deal with the criminals. You know, in the US, they will take even your wedding ring. The court martial will come and remove your wedding ring, your cars, your house. This is even invading tax. They're just invading tax. Go and ask some of those African American millionaires and some white millionaires, why is it that Donald Trump is in court? Why is it that they're taking Donald Trump is in court? Many millionaires are in court. We are not seeing them. Many government officials are jailed. Some of us don't get the news here, but they are jailed for wrongdoing. In London, in Europe, the slave masters that we follow, we are still following the slave masters. Some of this money, when we steal them in Ghana, we go and hide them in Japan banks and Italian banks and London banks, and we're digging out gold. You are a traditional chief in Ghana, you are buying mansions in Europe. You are building mansions in Europe. You don't build mansions here for your people to make your country, to make your town, your city beautiful. You are making other countries so beautiful because you respect white people more than your own. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves as Africans and Ghanaians. So, fellow Ghanaians, I think we must be thinking deep, very deep, and we must parade all the thieves. Each one of them in government has plenty money in their bedrooms, inflating costs. Corruption is so rampant in today's government. Some traditional chiefs are very poor. Some traditional chiefs doesn't even know what to eat, less than their own subjects. Some traditional chiefs and queen mothers are taking trotro, no car, not even a boboya to take them to where they want to go to. these government officials, that we put them into power for the past 6.5 years, can't even showcase good morals, good governance, good management. You borrow money, you don't make profit. You borrow money, you don't pay back your debt. And then you squander all the money. They have building houses all over the country, private houses all over. We must do research to find out who owns what. Who owns what and how did they get the money to build these houses that are empty all over the country, hiding in the bush. We must do that. Yes, we must do that. This is our sovereignty money. We are selling all the oil. We don't publish how much oil we sell, how much money we made from the oil. We don't publish it. Transparency. Ghana, fellow Ghanaians, transparency in our monetary is very key. Transparency in our management is very key, because these are our fathers and our mothers whom we have put into a high place. And some of them, they behave stupidly. Absolutely stupidly. Some of them absolutely behave bastardly and wickedly and evil thinking.